Hey everyone, it's Jeff Douglas, Doctor of Physical Therapy and Golf Fitness Coach here at Empower Performance Therapy, where we help golfers build the optimal bodies for golf. And today we're going to go over two drills that we love to do here at Empower to improve your ground reaction force timing. So we know that ground reaction forces are critical, and we know that the more you create, usually the more club head speed we can create. However, at what point of the swing do we create this force is what really matters, because you can create a huge magnitude or a large, intensity of force, but if it happens too late in the swing, you're never going to have time to transfer the force that you created from the ground all the way to the club before you make contact with the ball. All right, so if you ever do a force plate analysis, a lot of the things we see with amateur golfers is that they're late to create the force. And so these drills are specifically designed to help create the force early, all right? Because, right, if I'm in my backswing and my hands are going down and I'm just pushing to the ground, the time it takes for the energy to transfer from my legs through my torso into the arms and the club, it will never get there in time by the time I make contact, all right? So when we do a swing, and you'll see in these drills, we're going to do drills that use our legs to generate force, and then the arms as a byproduct come after, because we can then transfer the energy that we sent from the ground into our arms. So the first one's going to be an overhead snap throw with a med ball, and then we're also going to work on a jumping drill where we'll have our hands up, we're going to jump, and then the arms go. All right, so again, that's why we do a lot of jumping drills here at Empower, because that works on our ability to create force. But when we usually jump in normal jumping, we like to go arms down as we recoil and absorb, and we like our arms to go up when we jump. But in the golf swing, it's actually opposite, because when we jump, our arms need to go down. So it's unique in that way, and it's kind of goofy compared to how we normally jump, but that's where it's a great drill to work on creating. So we'll jump into those two drills that you know how to properly perform, and then you can start doing them at home to try to properly get the forces happening earlier in your golf swing. All right, so this is what I call the overhead lead leg snap drill. All right, so we take a medicine ball. I usually like something between 4 and 8 pounds, and we're going to stagger our stance here. So if I'm a right-handed golfer, I'm going to put my left leg forward, because that is the leg in the golf swing that we're pushing back to create that vertical and that anterior. We push anteriorly to create a posterior hip thrust this way. All right, so left leg forward, balls over your head, and to do this exercise, you're going to load like you were going to. I was going to jump, so I got to load this leg, and then I push, and this push drives that leg back, right? So we talk about in the golf swing, we want to push in the ground at about 11 or 10 o'clock to create this vertical and this posterior direction of the hips. I push. You watch a lot of guys when they swing, they're pushing, and you'll see them kind of jump backwards. So push, and then the arms follow. I'm creating the force of the ground to transfer it through the arm. So you'll see that my arms are up, snap it, and then throw. What I don't want to see is the same time like that, or I don't want to see arms and then legs. You have to go push, and then the arms follow. Push, and snap it down. I'm usually trying to aim down to get a nice little downward snap on it. Snap it, throw. And you'll see that my leg is sliding back. Load it, snap it, and throw it. One more time. Load it, snap it, and throw it. You're going to work on the sequencing, so the ground's happening first, transferring to the arm, get a good lat throw, good crunch here, and snapping as hard as you can, working on the power aspect. Okay, so I'm going to go over two jumping drills that you can do here to work on, again, getting the forces to happen early. So legs have to happen, arms follow. So just a simple one is going to be a jumping drill. We start with our arms up. You have to slightly squat, right? So when I get to the top of the backswing, I'm starting to squat as my arms are finishing my backswing, and that's going to allow me to push up. I am unloading to then create a little quick contract or stretch here, so then I can jump. So start the arms up, start squatted, you're going to explode up, and as you explode up, then your arms follow down. So it's kind of opposite of how you normally jump. So you go down, jump, and then your arms follow. Here. And this is where at Empower, we might team this up with our OVR training system that we talked about, working on your ability to create as much vertical force and be able to measure that with how high you're jumping. So again, squat, arms up, and then as you extend, arms follow. So that's one version. More complex version is you get your arms up in the backswing, and you could have a med ball here too if you wanted. Get your arms back, squat, jump, then you could throw the med ball, or you just throw your hands down like you're swinging. Jump, and I'm kind of turning a little bit as if I would be creating that 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock push with that left leg. Arms up, squat, jump, and your arms follow. So there I gave you 2-3 exercises that you can do to work on your timing of your ground reaction force, really emphasizing legs happen first, arms follow, just as they should in a golf swing, so that we can create the forces early enough so they have time to get to our club in time, so whatever you are creating is maximized. Hope this helps, and if you're looking to improve your club head speed, shoot us an email or give us a call, and we would love to help you.